I'll also type on my Telegram page that we are live. Live stream has started. Live stream has started. What's up? Moon. Hi everyone. Hope you're doing great. Hi Bane. Sorry, yesterday I was sleeping. Schwan, I love you too. Bud the dog. Nice nickname. Ireland is good, is great. Good to see you guys. Dylan. How are you doing today, guys? I forgot to drink my coffee, but I think I'll be fine without the one. Good evening. Positive thoughts? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Denys, why for you kick my dog? Your dog? Huh? Hi, Ozzy. CMD. Hi. Tomorrow. Hi. This is good morning. Well, luckily we have live comments coming right away in the chat. I enjoyed the transparent chat. Maybe I should make it smaller, but I think it's fine overall. Yeah, or not, yeah. Maybe then I will stream some of the game. It's gonna be maybe annoying, so I'll switch it off or put somewhere in the corner, smaller place. Did it just break your brain? Yeah. Are you posting an update on Ukraine today? Yeah, of course. Today, depends on what you call today. If it is Monday, yes. If it is Sunday, no. I post now not too many videos, yeah, once per day. But maybe today I'll post two, because we have two separate events coming. One is political one. The other one is like some of the front lines updates are out there, plus Ukraine hit lots of the Russian infrastructure yesterday, so maybe I'm gonna focus on that one. I wanted actually to record the video yesterday, but I was too tired. My schedule is now kind of interesting. I go sleep at around 5 p.m. and then wake up at midnight. And here I am, streaming, just woke up. So I'm alive during the night. Nighttime is like morning time for me. And then close to the evening I go sleep. Now it's this kind of the schedule. Everything is changing. Yesterday I also went to the forest to record video. I was inspired by one TikTok. There was the video filmed by one of the Russian oppositioner who lives in the United States of America. And oh shit, I'm pumping this microphone. And he said that I saw the video, he said, of the Russian soldier who was kaputted on the front lines. He was bleeding. He was like in agony, yeah? And he finished off himself with the rifle. And on the background it was a funny music. So he asked us Ukrainians whether we are okay if those kind of the, as he says, terrible things are accompanied by Benny Hill style music. So are we cheerful about those terrible events or not? Like, what was the... And I recorded the video telling and explaining my point of view on that one. Could be interesting. I'm gonna post it on the trash channel. Decision needs to be made, accept Russian term and risk then attacking again anyway. The Russians got west on line with Gulay Pole, Kupiansk, Pokrovsk. Yeah, like Trump calls, he really called Zelensky to accept Putin's demand on that meeting. Crazy, yeah? Then we all thought, oh, Donald Trump probably changed his position. He threatens Russia with tomahawks. He is like saying that that Russia has tremendous losses, 1.5 million, he says, but it appears to be just this fog, And in reality, this meeting went completely terrible. If Donald Trump asked Zelensky to accept Putin's term, he says otherwise Russia would destroy Ukraine. Okay, Russia is trying to destroy Ukraine since 2022, so nothing new there. Orcs should stay out of Ukraine. Yeah, Putin has put a chip in Trump's brain. Yeah, software update. It was always like that. Trump is just stupid. Someone should show Trump all the stuff that they say about him on Russian TV. Yeah, Putin really humiliates Trump with his actions, and Russian TV too. Trump wants to make friends with Russia, Ukraine for rare earth minerals. He's just stupid idiot. European Union helps, but American, at least via Purla, American help is also needed. So for Europeans to purchase some of the weapons. How did you know that Trump is lying? His lips are moving. Yeah. Alejandro, hi. Denys, have you ever eaten peanut butter and jelly pancakes? No. I don't like peanuts. Peanut butter, peanuts. Maybe I ate them too much with a beer. Now I have this aftertaste in my brain. Tony is the useful idiot for many Russia 2025 project and billionaires. Yeah, I was 100%. For billionaires, Trump is kind of profitable. But for us, for usual people, absolutely not. I think middle class in the United States is suffering with Trump. Yeah. Have you heard that J.D. Vance retweeted Jake Bro? Did you see it? Let me show you. Here, okay, we have some of the viewers here. Just a moment. So here's the tweet from the from JD Vance on Jake Bro. Yeah, you see response. Pete Hegseth showed up in the White House meeting today with President Zelensky wearing a Russian tricolor flag tie. These people love Putin and Russia. Or maybe he was wearing the colors of America, Vance says. But in the shops, it is for sale. Like if you click, I think people might comment there. Yeah, here it's for sale. Russia plain flag tie. Well, maybe this particular tie here has more of the flags, but the idea is basically the same. And it's interesting that Jake Bro got the attention of J.D. Vance, or he's some sort of the press officer, yeah, of J.D. Vance, who posts that shit on Twitter. So obvious, yeah. And what, Jake Bro? Since I have the vice president's attention, it has been 10 months of Putin's wasting everyone's time and refusing to agree to Trump's ceasefire offers. When is President Trump going to make the killing stop and finally show real strength instead of complete weakness before Putin? And he posted it to JD Vance's account, but probably he will not see it. Lol, well done, Jake, pushing JD buttons, yeah. And then he says, Vice President JD Vance was kind enough to quote retweet me yesterday, and now his supporters have reaching out to me on Twitter. My guy seems like such nice and happy people. These people love Putin, my god. Do you miss miserable Trump-obsessed losers? You're such a piece of shit. You're a disgraceful piece of shit. You're not really stupid, are you? Are you seriously moron? And yeah, you're truly a moron. Retarded. Stupid fuck. Yeah. That's the Trump supporters. Triggered by Jakey. Interesting. Why there is no video from Jake Bro published today? Is there? I think I subscribe for him. Yeah. Yeah, Q&A. Maybe he will post something this night. I'm not sure. Yesterday it was Q&A video. He has the same thumbnails, you know, similar, very similar. But somehow has so many views. For me, I don't know. Maybe I should stick to the same type of the thumbnails, but because people see, okay, that's Putin with dialogue bubble, or how you call it, speech bubble, and people just click on the video. That's it. He has way more views than me, like maybe even 2 times more views, like a lot more views, like 400, 350, 400, 500. My numbers are lower. It's something roughly 300,000. So he has like an average 200,000 views more, but he posts not that often as me. Yeah. Where are you from? What? Worse MAGA idiots. Yeah. I'm surprised they even know how to use device, let alone type. Maybe those are also bots, like bots together with MAGAs all together. Best part of his videos that are now on the bad news for Russia segments. Yeah. Maybe it will come in a few hours. I think it's already too late for him to post. Usually he posts like at the same time. Unlike me, yeah, maybe that's why I have like this unscheduled schedule. I plan to post one in the morning today, and that's it. I bought a silent mouse for $30, but it's ugly as hell. Probably you can hear the difference. Like, let's click on one mouse and on other mouse. This is the loud mouse, but it's very nice. Logitech 502X. I use this one. It's awesome. I programmed some of the buttons for fast editing. So then I did the videos. Oh shit.
I just wanted to quick address that point, but
I clicked accidentally. So this mouse is nice, and it's really nice in the hand, but this is ugly mouse. However, it's silent. So I have this mouse which is loud. You can hear, yeah. And this is silent. But still it has some of the sound, yeah. So, I don't know. I also ordered the different mouse because my microphone is now in front, you know, it's in the bottom, very close to the keyboard. I also ordered, I want to try another mouse, just, you know, to avoid those clicks in the video. And I ordered quiet keyboard, because this one is loud. It's very close now to the microphone. I never liked Logitech. This is silent mouse, is trust, but I like my Logitech. It's awesome. I can program every button. It's nice. I don't know. Just like it. How it feels. Sounds like the clicky mouse is more fun to use. Yeah, it's more fun to use, of course. Wear earplugs, those sounds will be less. No, for me it doesn't matter. I mean, for you, for live streams, maybe for some of the gaming, because mic is now it's here. It's under very close to the keyboard, you know. So yeah. Denys, you as Ukrainian are way more objective than Jake. Is propagandist, every bias to the point is paint false picture in real situation. I disagree with some of the statements from Jake. Hello, Coster. Sometimes after a hard day work, I just want to hear some positive propaganda. Yeah, I understand. I understand it too. That's why my thumbnails and I start video usually from the good news, because people like this positivity. I have an ROG mouse and I can change the switches very easily. Oh, nice. Denys, you use Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes, sometimes, very rarely. We have a gaming keyboard. I have, let me show you. I probably, what's the name of, I have Corsair, shit. This is my keyboard. Corsair something, yeah. Maybe it's gaming, maybe not. Nice rainbow stuff, yeah. But I will show you what I ordered. But it's kind of loud keyboard. Now I'll show you what I ordered. Boom, 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 boom. This one I ordered. It's like Be Quiet keyboard. Maybe this is better. Also with RGB lights. Something here, buttons for the stream, you know, to quick access your mail. Maybe you can program those buttons here. It has some monitor, I don't know. So it's from Be Quiet company. And it costs, you see, at 243. Be Quiet Dark Mount Silent Tactical DESO. So according to reviews, this one is okay and it's not that loud. You have the multimedia block also to control your volume. I have it here as well, so it's must have for me to control the volume right from the keyboard. Yeah, and you can move this pad out, so you can plug it from the different side, but I prefer the standard one. So that's the keyboard. Be Quiet. Also you can change the mount location of those kind of this thing, yeah. It has the USB, it seems like, and you can mount it in different locations on top. So Be Quiet is the nice, and it's quiet, yeah. We're gonna avoid this kind of I put space, it's the loudest button, yeah. And this WSAD. Well, it's not that critical, but still. I also ordered the shock mount on microphone, so it could be, those kind of the sounds could be less bit noticeable. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. These are keyboards called hot swap. Oh, in the name you can change the switches to silent switches. This is just silent. Hi, Surfer. Like hearing the keyboard as long as it is mechanical. This one is also mechanical. Just switches, they are very silent. It has some cushion layers, seals. And maybe you buy an ergo mouse like G502 from Logitech, which feels very nice. This G502 Logitech. Yeah, it feels really nice. I like it. But it's not silent. You see, you heard the clicks. Everything is made in China, I would say. Most of the electronics. By the way, today I went to the Japanese restaurant. I thought, oh, I miss some of the sushi or Japanese cuisine. I need to go to Japanese restaurant. It was very nice, very tasty. I enjoyed the meal. And even now I can feel it in my aftertaste. And I asked people, then did you came here from Japan, like, or something like that? And they say, no, we are not Japanese, we are Chinese. It is interesting. Chinese people opened the Japanese restaurant in Switzerland. It's crazy. Da Vinci girl, hi. Where is she? It was not made in China these days, yeah. Like, it's the first time I see Chinese people opening Japanese restaurant. Not the Asian cuisine, but Japanese. Because I thought that it's not possible because they probably don't like each other, or maybe not. I'm not so into gaming for anything too technical. Give me prolapse. Okay, Tamara. That's crazy, yeah. So it's kind of, and the guy, like, waiter, he looked at me, no, we are from China. He's like, we are from China. But everything, with this Japanese environment, it looked more Japanese than in Japan. All of those fish, all of this, writings, everything, Japan, but owned by and operated by Chinese. Crazy. I see lots of negative news on other channels about situation in Pokrovsk. Is that OPSEC issue, or do you prefer to avoid that subject? I do not prefer to avoid any sort of the subject. We may go and check it right away. According to my information, presented by OSINT Analytics, it seems like Ukraine stopped one of the attacks. But yeah, the situation is getting worse, I admit it, in Pokrovsk, because Russians are moving. I'll show you the map, if you want so. So, this is the latest one, you see? Maybe I'm gonna move myself temporarily here. So, Russians moved to Pokrovsk with sabotage groups. They were pew-pew in Улица Захисників України, here. And there were some of the clashes here. They went to the central train station, and there they were kaputted, you see? Right in the Central Park. But before, it was like that already. Roughly maybe 2 months ago, Russians were spotted somewhere near this park. But later on, Ukraine repelled them. Well, now it's getting harder because Russians actually entered Pokrovsk districts here. Multi-story buildings, and before there is the industrial place. So it's I don't think it's possible for Ukraine to get rid of Russians here. Still, this gray area is the small Russian sabotage group, so it's not the main forces. But main forces are on the way, so soon they're like, it's inevitable that Russia occupies Pokrovsk, but they're just wasting their resources there. That's the goal for Ukraine to do it. And Ukrainian infantry is just occasionally presented in a city or in a town, is better to say. Just occasionally. Most of the job is done by drones, artillery, aviation strikes. There are some of the areas, well, not in Pokrovsk, but in multiple locations where infantry is not out there. Just drones control the battlefield. That's it. The situations are like that. So yeah, the group went there. You see, it went. Pew pew. It was before, and today we have this update that they went inside and were kaputted. And probably I can give you an interactive map. Because Michael Sans 3, he's very good at maps. I usually use his data. Sometimes he takes vacations, like for a couple of weeks, and I'm out of his updates, but he is very good in analyzing videos from the drones, and yeah, he is very good in that stuff. So here's the same Russians. Oh, what happened to them? Right on a train station or what? We can check out original info, geolocation and everything. The source from Telegram, so we're gonna check Telegram as well. So yeah, railways geolocated, and let's check. I hope this video is
Тела розстріляних цивільних.
Some civilians were hit. Oh shit, I cannot show it. So civilians were hit, and probably like I need to watch that video on my own. Civilians were killed there. Shit, but those are Russians. So maybe Ukraine can't hit Russians? No, those are civilians. Fuck. Why Michaels put them in a red color? Why? Civilian executed here, right in a train station. Why red color, Mayakovsk? Because I was like, oh, it's kind of confusing that he usually puts Russians, you know, like that, but those are civilians. Maybe he should select some green color for them, for civilians or something, because it's confusing really. Because then I first saw this map update, I thought, oh, Russians went there and they were kaputted, but Russians went there and they kaputted civilians. So there is actually a presence of the Russian army in Pokrovsk, in the central part. It's not good. Yeah, I agree. So you see, it's very important for Ukrainian civilians to evacuate from front cities, frontline cities, because Russians continue to do the same what they did in Bucha, and everything of that is filmed on drones, from what I understood. Our volunteers report, so bodies were found. Yeah. Pokrovsk is the new Bakhmut. No, believe Svits. Ukraine will not protect this city as Bakhmut. In Bakhmut, it was a Ukrainian mistake to defend that city till very last moment, because Ukraine suffered significant losses. I think after those kind of the losses, like there were two big mistakes since the war had started. Like there were mistakes done by Ukraine before the war, because Ukraine wasn't prepared. But during the war, there were two big mistakes. First one was Bakhmut defense, and the second one, summer counteroffensive of 2023. Because of those two, Ukraine is unable to hold now. You see, Russia is still moving. Like Ukraine holds, yeah, but Russia is still moving. And also Russians, you see, they moved already to this settlement. This is part already of Mirnograd, yeah? Mirnograd is like this strange town going from north to south. And the Russians before managed to get to the power station on one single vehicle, but now they use some of the sabotage forces here. But here they were met with Ukrainian fire. Some Russian there, yeah. I cannot show you those videos, sorry guys, on the stream because it will be blocked. Yeah. So the situation in Pokrovsk is like that. Ukraine's, let's be honest, struggles with defense in the southern outskirts. There is an attempt to counterattack in Lentovichi to cut this Russian assault vector, but yeah, we see that Russia moves here, where Ukraine has the success in Dobrapilya direction, that's it. And Russia tried to attack, and yeah, usually you see like this, yeah. It's not a civilian, it's a Russian soldier. Why Michael shows it like here? Those are civilians, actually. Do you think Ukraine will get towers? Depends. I don't know. Hard to say. Maybe, maybe not. Fact that Russians super slowly but keep advancing worries me. That's their classic tactics, those millions. But still they're okay. Yeah. Like they propel slowly, but it doesn't mean that they're winning this war. It's the same as for Soviet Union and Afghanistan. Just with more losses and the war is bigger. Why are flamingos not used that much? Because they're not effective. Well, how do we get the companies and Ukraine talking? Huh? I see you, Zay. Thank you so much. I'm from United Kingdom. I have lived in Ireland and Thailand. And my family from Ireland and England. Super. Kinetic means, yeah. It's common for Pakistan people to open restaurants too. Yeah, jeez. I didn't know about that. Maybe I should open a Russian restaurant. Welcome to Russian cuisine. Oh shit. The Flamingo had some issues with guidance and precision, I think, and there were other issues. Other issue that it's huge. It's well spotted on radars, and it's easy to shut it down. Shut it down, yeah. And not good precision. It was used several times and hit a target just once. Is this your job, Denys? Yeah, it's my job. YouTubing is my job. Filipino cuisine. Russian cuisine, that sounds like an oxymoron, yeah. Like if Chinese people open Japanese cuisine, if Pakistan people open Indian cuisine, maybe Hamas should open this kosher cuisine somewhere, I don't know, in Gaza. Jesus Christ. And I should open a Russian restaurant. Russian rest would be easy to run, just potatoes and vodka. Pelmeni. I like Russian pelmeni, you know. I like it more than even Ukrainian vareniki. It's just my taste. Just my taste. But borscht I like more, and borscht is Ukrainian, of course. Thanks, Dan. So nothing good happens in Pokrovsk. Well, Pokrovsk still holds. It's good. But yeah, it's... In Dobrapilya it's better. Not far away from Pokrovsk, yeah. With those Russian convoys destroyed. So Russians are in shock. Even their Z propaganda channels. But in general, yeah, the situation for Ukraine is still hard. And somehow Trump is sure that Russia is capable to win in this war, which is not real, because Russia is wasting their, like for the last 2 weeks they wasted so many vehicles and infantry forces for zero territorial gains in directions they want to have those. Their most successful tactics of Russians is to propel with the small sabotage infiltrating forces. Sea-page forces, you may call them. They leak into Ukrainian defense because it's not solid, the defense line. Yeah, there are multiple of the gaps, holes, and Russians are using that stuff to advance. Your Ukraine update is great, and thank you, Ben. Novichok, yeah. The two guys on the bike were funny. I watched them the rest of the trip. At around 48, I thought for sure they were done with that. Then they had to ride down totally dark bike path alone. Oh, Derek, that's crazy. Yeah, sadly I didn't stream them next. But I think they have toxic audience. And they don't have the mutual respect. That's what I understood. But it was fun to watch them, yeah. Especially for me, it was interesting to see how this RL stream shows, this LA and some random encounters with people, to see how people live there. It's fantastic. That's why I hike sometimes, and at night also. Then the atmosphere is kind of magical. You don't see that much trash. You don't see those many details. City at night is actually nice, especially in winter time. Also, then there is the snow. It's like very magical atmosphere. Russia is running out of support. In Russia, war in costly. So the harder on Russian people economic, the less support. Yeah, but Russia is still far, far away from even Soviet Union struggles of 80s, In 80s in Soviet Union, there was deficit of everything. People lived even worse than now they live in Russia. And still there was the war in Afghanistan. So I would not rely on that factor too much, that people may rise or riot in Russia or change the regime. I don't believe in that, honestly. And Russia is still far from total economic stagflation, stagnation. They're coming to it, but it might take years, especially with the current support of China, India still, yeah, and other countries who continue to purchase their resources. So I think that Russia it will not break down. Yeah, in Russia it's really hard to foresee how it could develop. Russian regime could collapse in a minute. It's the fate of the most dictators, because their regime could be stable one day, the next day total kaput. Like it happened in Romania with Ceausescu, yeah, and with multiple other dictators. So everything okay, but then not okay. But as for me, Russia is still far from it. But it could happen. Also, Black Swan, like Prigozhin, I continue to tell you about Prigozhin. You never know if there is a new Prigozhin, if Kadyrov would decide to do something interesting, or people of Kadyrov, because there is the national division also in Russia between Chechens, Russian nationalists. But the destiny of Russia is imminent. It will collapse into multiple of the states. It's already understandable. Every empire has its own destiny, and I predict that in 6 years maybe Russia might collapse, start to collapse. but for a few years Russia has the resources. So I would not rely on like suffering, because Putin, he grown up in 80s, in 70s, in Soviet Union. He knew how people may struggle with economy, how they will still be okay, and he says that Russian people are very, very far away from that situation that was in Soviet Union with all of that crazy deficit. So I don't believe in a sudden it may happen, but I don't believe that the crash of the Russian economy happens this year or the next one. It's still far, far away. Regime change doesn't automatically mean the end of war. That's important to understand. Yeah, also like death of Putin doesn't mean the end of the war, but I think the general regime change in Russia could lead, or it's probably, there is the high probability that they will end the war. I love that your trip made to that water barrage, Switzerland. It's like Minecraft for extreme biome settings. I searched how expensive a house there and I was shocked. Yeah, mama. You mean buy house in Switzerland? First of all, it's very regulated for foreign people. You can have just your summer holiday house or winter holiday house, that's it. You can potentially purchase it, but you cannot stay there forever. No, just for your vacations you can go to Switzerland, and also you may buy housing in some specific areas, not elsewhere. Yeah, they limit it because they have the housing crisis. Not enough houses, and simply Switzerland mountains, and some of the flat terrain. Yeah, but the flat terrain is also used for agriculture, for infrastructure. So the areas where you can build homes, buildings, it's very, very restricted. Very, very restricted. That's why the prices are huge, because lots of the demand, yeah, people, and without those restrictions from the government for foreigners, the prices would skyrocket, because everyone would invest to neutral country with a good bank system. So government has to restrict foreigners from purchasing. Like, for example, I wanted to have a loan. I went to the bank. They say, okay, we're gonna give you like 2% loan for the property. I say, wonderful, great. Maybe in a few years I'm gonna repay it. And then I ask Swiss authorities. They say to me, no, I cannot. With my status, I cannot purchase anything stationary, like just moving, car, motorcycle, but housing, no. I am illegal for that. With status B, if I would have worked here officially and without this protection status, I would be able to buy something. But now, no. The good thing that banks give like 2%, sometimes 1.5% of the margin of how credit, yeah, for the housing. It is good, but still they check you very, very precisely how much you earn, blah, blah. So if you work alone, they probably will not give you for 2%. If you work with your spouse, yeah, with a partner, they may give it to you. But alone, it's very hard. Medvedev is just like a parrot who repeats what his master is saying. Yeah, he's like this brutal voice of Putin. Derek, thank you so much for joining membership. 1.5 million is about normal in the United States, depending on the neighborhood. Yeah, the prices in Switzerland are the same. Like 4-bedroom apartment in a new building, it in my Gemeinde, it would cost, I already checked it out, like last year the prices were 1,200,000, something like this. But it's the nice apartment, big one, yeah, 4 bedrooms, 1,200,000, 1 hour from the big things. Yeah, it's like a little removed, but still good connection. So 1.2 million, which means 1.5 in United States dollars, something like that. So the prices are the same as USA, but again we see this bubble, this property bubble similar to 2008. Joel, thank you so much for your kind support. Thanks for your work. I follow your Ukraine updates every day from San Diego, USA. Don't hesitate to criticize our fascist president, okay, has never had the majority of popular support here. Yeah, of course, California doesn't vote for him. San Diego is nice. By the way, you had a TwitchCon, did you know, Joel? You had a TwitchCon event, which went a little viral, yeah, and I think that not many people would go there any longer, especially female influencers, because one girl, what's her name? Maybe we can find her on Twitch now. No, she is not alive, but she was. She's not on Twitch. Yeah, I would like to be popular on Twitch. I like streaming, that's why. But everything is ahead. I think I need to cut more videos and publish them on TikTok, you know. I'll just Google, not Google, but YouTube search. Twitch drama. Oh yeah, here we go. Osman Gold. Okay, let's watch Osman Gold. Doesn't really matter whom.
But whenever I ended my stream, I saw a message. It was Emmy saying this had happened. Then this video came out.
Emiro, yeah, it's Emmy. So in San Diego it happened. There was the TwitchCon. It's like the big Twitch festival where all of the streamers gathered, and this event is organized by Twitch. But apparently there was no proper security, and this girl who was staying there, she was assaulted, luckily without weapons, luckily without beatings, but she was like assaulted by some sort of the crazy fan, or who is he, like complete unhinged person. He tried to hug and kiss her, and that guy was really huge.
And thank God it came out, because now we can see what happened. So you can see, and what had happened is this person came up to her. They were in another meet and greet line. They skipped over the line. The security let them go through. This person then tries to go and grab her, right? He tries to grab her. So Imaru did have a security guard, but TwitchCon had banned that security guard from going to the event. Twitch security lets streamers bypass multiple checkpoints, no questions asked.
Meeting him up front.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did what? Okay.
Oh, okay. Just
TwitchCon attendee allegedly snuck into Imaru's applicant-only meet and greet line.
I might as well tell you guys what the fuck I actually did to get into the line. Hey, I snuck in. I don't know what else to say.
A person with malicious intent was allowed to approach a creator with no vetting and no security. Twitch lying about it. They lied in their statement about it. The safety and security of all of those attending TwitchCon is our highest priority. In line with existing TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement and event security were on site and responded to the incident. I'm going to just read what she said. In Twitch's statement, they said the guy was immediately caught and detained. I'm sorry, but that is a blatant lie. He was allowed to walk away from my meet and greet, and I didn't hear that he was caught until hours after he attacked me. And it felt like this only happened because my manager was pressing for it, not because TwitchCon staff thought it was a big deal. I want to repeat myself. It's even worse than this. News footage surfaced of the man who assaulted Amaru freely walking outside of TwitchCon. Whenever Twitch said that they immediately took action, they lied. And they lied to everybody. And the reason why they lied to you is because they think you're a fucking retard. Twitch is very clearly mismanaged at every single level. They can't fix the website's functionality. They can't moderate the platform. They can't keep furry pedophiles off the platform. They can't keep violent harassers and away from their top female streamers. They can't do anything. At what point as a CEO are you responsible for this? At what point?
Yeah, here I have to agree with Osmagold. Yeah, it is crazy that there was no enough security protocols, not enough guards, and this Emerald girl, her personal security, like it wasn't the first attack on her. The previous one, her security detained the same guy, similar, sorry, like assaulter, yeah? Not the same guy, similar. The last time. He detained him and hold him until some other security arrived, of the Twitch, police, and he passed this guy, yeah? Attacker. A really sexual offense happened. But Twitch banned her freaking security the last time. Like, what? They banned him for stopping the attacker. And so she hired a new one, and this guy was not that rapid, you see. He was already like maybe even kissing, and this guy was like running. So the previous security whom she trusted, it's her personal security. He was not there at the moment, and this guy, he pushed away the attacker, and that's it. It is stupid. I think girls will not attend TwitchCon next time, or will be like, there are multiple of the streamers who say no, we're not gonna go to TwitchCon any longer, and before even they say like that, and now of course it's. And the thing that, okay, maybe Twitch should accept that it was they fuck up, but no, they start to lie, and yeah. I like Twitch. I like the design of the platform. I like chat. I like this idea of streaming, yeah. It's better than YouTube in a way of communicating with audience. The platform, the idea is nice for streaming especially, yeah, streaming. But the way they handle this platform is also terrible. Here, Osmagold also said about it. Like, if you're a beginner, it's impossible to rise on Twitch. Like, it's zero probability, almost, maybe 0.1%. So you have to go to other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, YouTube Shorts especially, and then spread your word out there about your Twitch channel, and that's how people recognize you, they come to you. And if you have some of the viewer count, okay, you go to some of the recommendation box for people who go on a Twitch and check you out. But it's not okay. This is the stupidest freaking platform from this perspective to grow from the beginning. And also those crazy advertisements, 1 minute 30 seconds, 1 minute 40 seconds, unskippable advertisements, and you watch them, and then you watch them, you miss what streamer tells. Like, how is it possible? Like, you watch 1.3, like almost 2 minutes advertisement, and you miss. On YouTube it's different, yeah. At first advertisements are short, then you can scroll back if you miss something, yeah. You scroll back and you check out what streamer says. On Twitch it's not possible. So, like, this platform is fucked up, I think. Platform and management and everything. But I still streamed here because I think it's a good thing. Like, in general, the idea of Twitch is good. Idea is great. Still, it's the biggest streaming platform, so I'm here. Simultaneously streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So, but the attitude of management of the platform is terrible. And how they behave towards the main, like, top stream, because that girl, Emiru, I think we should find her. She's like the top streamer. I think so. And of course, she'll have some crazy people following her. Yeah, one.
Fantasievoll Halloween.
Yeah, again we have advertisement as usual. So 1.9 million followers. You can see it here. She plays just chatting, some of the gaming, IRL.
Am I right?
Yeah, that's an amazing
Look at that
invention.
contraption.
Holy. Wait, I can't see.
So yeah, it doesn't really, like, she's a big streamer, and the attitude, if Twitch has this attitude towards top streamers, come on, how can I close it? Maybe I should go just to my channel. And how to close? Here I can mute myself. So if Twitch has this attitude towards their top streamers, imagine their attitude towards usual streamers. Total disrespect, like, I don't like it. Emiru regularly has many thousands of viewers, one of the biggest on Twitch. Yeah, and they lie about her. I was in a Zurich con, PopCon, with some of the cosplayers. I like this stuff, you know, gaming, cosplayers, this pop culture, and still I saw security, but it wasn't that too much, and I also thought, okay, how people greet, and there were some of the influencers who meet and greet their followers, and there were tons of the queues. I think they should have like separate room, you know, a booth, something like with security staying, and that is how they meet and greet, like for security to be ready to counter threat at any moment. But it's dangerous, yeah, it's damn dangerous. That's why maybe if I was popular, well, for the male it's more or less okay, but for female there's so many crazy attackers could be, like, I wouldn't recommend for girls to go there if they're popular. The YouTube Shorts format is so dumb, but it leads to subscribers. Yes. Joel, thank you so much for support again. I post concert footage of my YouTube channel and have grown to 26,000 subscribers, the majority from shorts. Silly shorts. Yeah, I understand you. That's how I grown up my pilot blog. I have 1,300,000 subscribers, but they mean nothing. Let me show you. Just a moment, I'm looking for my pilot blog. So here we go, yeah, pilot blog channel, 1,306,000 subscribers. Like, the number is absolutely crazy, yeah, you see? But I uploaded video today, 15 hours, 5,200 views. 5,200 views. Why? 2 months ago I uploaded the previous time like 36,000 for 2 months. Yeah, really numbers are nothing compared to the subscribers. Yeah, numbers are in general okay, yeah, thousands of viewers, but 1.36 million and 5,000 views for most of the day. Come on, why is it like that? And that's because of the shorts. So if you want to kill your channel, use YouTube Shorts, because the real amount of the subscribers who watch me regularly is not more than, like, it's not even 100,000. It's not even 100,000. If you post shorts, yeah, for shorts, and where's my popular short? This is why I have 1.3 million subscribers, because this video was watched 158 million times. 158 million times, this stupid clip. This one, yeah. Where is the sound? Do we have the sound?
Approaching decision height.
So just landing in Istanbul airport. 158 million freaking million views. And this one, rainy landing in Dubai. 68 million. Auto land in Delhi. 22 million. Landing in Lviv, somehow 22 million. Boeing crosswind landing, 17 million. So you see why I have those, like, subscribers. They're not coming from my regular videos, they're coming from shorts, and they do not watch my regular videos. So you may have huge subscribers and have 5,000 views. Then you upload your regular content. And you earn from those kind of the videos, from long format. Shorts bring you nothing, really. Maybe this video, like 158 million views, maybe it gave me maximum $5,000 for entire time, maximum. And here is way more, because it's the long format video. Well, some of my videos here also were popular, but I spoke about the hot topics, like for example, 4.6 million views I had on this one, and maybe this video brought me $2,000, this one, compared to shorts. Yeah, imagine if I had 158 million views here. Yeah, in this case we would speak about maybe even $50,000, $30,000. That's how YouTubers earn. Yeah, just explanation. So if you are focused on long videos, it's better to film long videos. If you think that shorts may boost subscribers, yeah, they boost subscribers, but those subscribers, they're like dead souls on your channel. They will watch just your shorts. They will not watch your regular type of the content if you are focused on long videos. That's why I recommend, if you want to film shorts, start another channel just for shorts. Just not to touch your main channel. So it was my mistake to film shorts. I'm saying it like this. I would have, because I like more long format videos, not shorts. I thought that, oh, shorts have just been released. Then I started to film them, and I was like the first, I think, aviation YouTuber. That's why I had those views. Who start to upload shorts from the cockpit and so on. That's why it was a boost for me, yeah. And I thought, oh, we're gonna drive this, surf this wave, you know, we're gonna earn so many subscribers. I was, wow, 100,000 subscribers very fast in 1 month, from roughly 30,000, yeah. Now we had 100,000, 500,000, million, wow. But I don't film short content any longer. Like I posted just recently flight on the glider. That's it. The rest of the videos are damn old, years ago. So I like this kind of the content, regular type, long videos. Today I thought kind of the good video with my reaction, but it got like 5.2 thousand. And if I go to this channel I'm streaming on YouTube, Captain Denys. For example, here I uploaded video today on this channel, which has how many subscribers? Almost 24,000. Almost. I uploaded today. Yeah, it's a hot topic. Yeah, about Trump, but still 49,000 for 20 hours. So more than on this million subscribers channel. Yeah, even with Charlie, like topic is like completely neutral. 13,000 views, more than on a channel with million subscribers. We elect idiots, just me blah 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 on a bench, more than on aviation channel with million subscribers. So this channel is actually with 23, almost 24,000 subscribers, is way more effective and way more interesting for the long format content than my aviation one. Yep, that's the thing. So subscribers, they do not matter, let's say, that much compared to views. So just, and YouTube, it's not like this. It's not a TikTok after all. It's from the very beginning was the long format type of the video content, and I think we should use it in this way. That's why I sometimes cut my stream, some of the interesting I edit. Yeah, I put the videos all together in this phone type platform to upload on the phone type platforms, and I share my videos on TikTok. Share my videos there sometimes in attempt to boost subscribers on Twitch, for example. So yeah, just an explanation for you. If you focus for the long videos, it's better not even start to film shorts, or start another channel just for shorts. That's my perspective. That's how I see it, but judging on my experience. Hi Johnny, nice to see you. I knew someone who made a short 3-4 years ago and went viral in a few weeks ago. Yeah, sometimes it might happen, Tim. You never know. I just did upload a trailer for Halloween and just got 70 people that have seen it and pour for likes and comments. Yeah. Yeah, it's also sometimes hard to rise on TikTok. You never know if algorithms will propel you there, but still on TikTok it's way more possible than on YouTube, or on Twitch it's impossible, I would say. You know this guy Chaso, how he became one of the most popular streamers out there? He uploaded his stream cuts editing videos on TikTok. That's how people recognize him. The same goes for one of the biggest Ukrainian Twitch streamer. What's his name? I forgot. Leah. I don't watch him, that's why I forgot. So he also uploaded cuts editing videos on TikTok. That's how he became popular. YouTube demonetizes whatever they want. Yeah, but I'm happy that still I'm on YouTube, that they didn't ban me for all the stuff, for the war content or something. So I'm happy that I have this platform to share my opinion, and especially on my trash channel, it's good because I'm more open with that one. Twitch has changed a lot over certain years. Yeah. I think at the very beginning you could be very popular streaming on Twitch, and it doesn't matter what you would stream. Just chatting or games, like absolute shit you can stream there. As well as on YouTube. Yeah, there was the period of time with less competition, and many people, they became very huge YouTubers from that time. And now it's very, very hard to grow, especially on Twitch. and on YouTube you have lots of the competition, and now we have AI to compete with as well. Lots of the AI videos on TikTok, they take time of people, attention of people, and we compete as influencers, content creators, we compete for attention. That's the thing that drives this business. Yeah, attention creates, attracts advertisers also. Yeah, like I do not make integrations any longer, but I have standard YouTube ads. That's it, and your support. I do like a good karma short, I must say, lol. Yeah, TikTok is trash in my mind. I sometimes watch TikTok. Today it was a funny TikTok I shared. We can watch it together. Like sometimes there are hilarious video. TikTok right now and TikTok 5 years ago, it's completely different. I wonder if this video will be banned for music, but I'll play it anyways. Not banned, but copyright. Maybe like how Trump sees the world. I got it in my recommendations. I downloaded it and shared on Telegram.
And to avoid liability, shifting production to Thailand.
Thailand.
So Belgium is a beautiful city.
Yeah, Belgium is a beautiful city.
To be joined by the leaders of Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Ghana, Guinea, Nambia.
Nambia.
To think that we settled Azerbaijan.
It's funny.
And Albania, as an example. It was going on for years.
Starmer, like, what the hell? Albania.
Cambodia and Armenia. It was just starting and it was a bad one.
This is hilarious.
Donald Trump owns a golf course in Scotland, so you'd think he'd have a decent understanding of where that is. But just last month, his White House had to delete this tweet announcing the president was leaving the UK to go to Scotland, which is in the UK.
Free Scotland.
So in a meeting, Donald Trump apparently was studying a map, a briefer's map of the regions, and he pronounced Nepal as nipple, and he had to be told not to call it nipple. He also pronounced Bhutan as button.
Yeah.
Trump reportedly thought Nepal and Bhutan were part of India, which they are not part of India.
Jesus Christ.
President posting to Truth Social just moments ago that he will meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin next week in Alaska.
I'm going to see Putin. I'm going to Russia.
This is crazy.
President Trump signing of an order to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico. He wants to make it the Gulf of America.
Yeah, but that's what we know.
I didn't give him Crimea. Crimea is massive. I would say like the size of Texas or something in the middle of the ocean. It's gorgeous. And they gave it up because of Obama.
Spain is very low. And yet, are they a BRICS nation? They're a BRICS nation, Spain. You know what a BRICS nation is? You'll figure it out.
BRICS nation, Spain. Paris police station just announced that they're in Germany. Paris. Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, those kind of the TikToks I like. Whew. So this is the world as Trump sees it. Yeah, Bolithian, exactly. Spain isn't BRICS, but they'll be shitting BRICS than Trump says they are. Yeah. So it's funny. That's what I like to watch. Like in my recommendations, I sometimes have it, and also like frontline images and like different stuff. So yes, I like TikTok sometimes for those kind of the videos. It depends what you watch, I guess. What you like. But this video is hilarious. Especially for me, you know, I like geography and stuff. Oh no, I want to see, I will not show you here, but I want to see if really yeah, Russians, they yeah, 3 people were killed by Russians. 1 woman was wounded and she was taken out by some man, unknown man. I cannot I can show you this, I guess. She is wounded, and this guy he took her out from this train station. And who is this guy? No one knows. That's what Russians do there. And bodies I cannot show you here. And yeah, this is crazy. Trump urges Zelensky to accept Putin's term or be destroyed by Russia. We have this headline from Financial Times. Just a moment. Trump urges Zelensky to accept Putin's terms or be destroyed by Russia. You can see it, yeah. Destroyed, yeah. Russia tries to destroy Ukraine for already how much? Maybe 4 years, yeah, soon it's gonna be. Horrible, yeah. Ukraine news, yeah, it's gonna be soon. Ukrainian news updates. Actually 2 videos I want to film today. On Monday. I've often wondered why Russian oligarchs who might be at risk flying out windows don't make recordings of details against the system that could be released in case they do have flying accidents. Any thoughts? They afraid that they could be checked by FSB, maybe, I don't know. Wild. Prince Andrew and Epstein? What happened there? Any news about that one? Totally insane. Which is scarier, more Trump or Vance? I think if Trump dies, it's gonna be maybe even worse with all of those Millers, especially. Yeah, I think it's gonna be maybe even worse, at least for the next 3 years. Sadly, you cannot, yeah, replace president with imminent elections right away. It's interesting, oh, I'm sorry for the sound. I got this channel in my recommendations today, Tommy G, with almost 3 million subscribers. Yeah, soon it's gonna be, maybe tomorrow it's gonna be 3 million. And I got this video in recommendations, investigating Israeli influence on United States politics. 50 minutes videos, really detailed analysis. Guy went, where did he go? We have this. I will copy this URL and let's post it here. Yeah, investigating like Israel influence, speaking with pro-Israeli people, speaking with anti-Israeli people, some of the senators, speaking about Hamas and so on. Epstein, Clinton, wow. This guy, I don't know, so many. And he says at the very beginning that people who say something against Israel, they get shadow banned on YouTube, but somehow this freaking video was in my YouTube recommendations. So maybe this shadow ban is not working, as they say, yeah? So if I have this video in my recommendations about Israel influence on United States politics, like, and this video has the narrative that Israel, they purchase some of the senators in the United States, yeah, paying them money or paying the counterpart, because there were some of the senators who refused to, who spoke something against Israel, so Israel financed the counterpart, and in next elections, because of this financial of the proper candidates, the guys who were against Israel, they lost elections. So it's interesting, but after all, YouTube gives it to me in recommendations. Yeah, Hulk, I think me too. Their government is terrible in Israel, I think. Trump urges with whoever agrees with whoever talked him 5 minutes ago. Yeah, Johnny. But you know, this time Zelensky was not following Trump's agenda. Like, Trump likes to receive compliments that he is very the brightest out there, the greatest king or whoever. And Putin is better in it with compared to Zelensky. Zelensky just, then he was asked, what's the difference between Biden and Trump? Zelensky says that Trump has the real chance to end the war in Ukraine because he is a president and Joe Biden is no longer a president, something like that. Not because Donald Trump is the greatest leader in the world of all times and the best United States president, but because he is just a president now. So he has a real chance to end the war. Yeah, if Zelensky said like, oh, Donny is the greatest president, that's why he has the greatest chance and the big chance to end this war, I think Ukraine would have obtained 1 million tomahawks or something. I don't know. Just joking. Donald Trump still will not supply those. He just likes to hear those kind of the good words to his ego, narcissistic ego. But Putin is better than that compared to Zelensky. I mean, sugarcoating Trump, yeah, playing with Donald Trump. Biden can't do much about the war now. Yeah, so Zelensky said like, Biden is not the president, so Trump has a real chance to end it because he is a president. Trump likes any ego boost, yeah. He receives it from Russia, that's why now he leans to Russia maybe. We really have to wake up in the EU and just make everything ourselves with Ukraine. Yeah, old Mordim. I think if Russia attacks Baltic countries, Donald Trump would say the same. He would say, as for Ukraine, yeah, he said this, Ukraine should give up, should have given up, and Russia is a paper tiger, so they were unable to occupy Ukraine in 1 week. We would have occupied, he said, that fast because we have a mighty army. Yeah, we already heard those kind of stories. So for Baltic countries, he would say the same. I'm sure about it. There's no protection of at least Baltic countries. Then are any Slovenian T-55 tanks still alive, or is everything... I don't know. Did your army laugh at our old tanks, then they got them? No. Like, every help is necessary. As you see, Russia is using T-55 tanks too. I haven't seen those for a long time. Joel, thank you again for support. Doesn't Zelensky deserve Nobel Peace Prize for maintaining composure around Trump? Yeah. Thank you again for your generosity. And did you know that during the Zelensky meeting, Trump said that he should have obtained Nobel Prize, but some kind of the girl from Venezuela took the prize and he didn't know who she really is. Then before he stated that she's his friend and they spoke together, but then he said, I don't know her. Is it his dementia or what? I was surprised to hear that. and spent lots of time in Russia, USSR too. Trump has been talking to Russian sources for decades. Yeah. The T-55 is a Slovenian tank and was seriously upgraded. Yes, extra armor plates, maybe aiming equipment as far as I know. And there is, like, I forgot what else was upgraded. Maybe it had the turret has this bag. Maybe something is in this bag. Automatic recharge system. Could it be automatic recharge? Then Idiocracy 2 starring Joe Rogan Sachs in 2 weeks. Yeah, totally insane. 144 is. Are you kidding me? Really? 140. Jeez. Yeah, and we were at 178. That's huge for this channel stream. And we are growing. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. But you see, then I play games. We usually don't have those kind of the views. Maybe I should like stream games and stream just chatting. Just chatting, just games. Yeah, I wanted to check out the information about what about Prince Andrew. Yeah, you told me. Are there any news? Prince Andrew. 15 hours ago, Met Police probes Prince Andrew's alleged order to smear Virginia Giuffre using taxpayers' funded bodyguard. What? Andrew told me to dig up dirt on Virginia Giuffre police launch probe as a mail reveals the procure private data from smear campaign. Giuffre members claim Andrew insisted she signed 1-year gag order to prevent details of her allegations. Tarnish late Queen. I don't understand it, but okay, I'll need to investigate it. It was only ever about protecting their reputation and not protecting the victim. In the orgy with Virginia Giuffre, that's her name, and 8 girls before she lost. What? Not going away. The fact they protected him makes it worse. Prince Andrew ordered his close protection offer to dig dirt on Virginia. Under the bus to protect. What happened? Like, I don't understand it. Maybe my English is not that deep. Then you need to check out Air K Raiders coming end of October. Looks really good. Okay, I will take the picture of your comment because I forget names. So what happened? Like, I don't understand. Can you explain me in plain? Like, what happened? All Prince Andrew's titles have been revoked. My guess, the United Kingdom is worried about the files coming out. So what, like, can you use the plain language? I don't understand. Like, Prince Andrew Prince Andrew reportedly used the Met Police to dig up dirt on sex trafficking victim. Okay. I told Daily Man that this action are utterly despicable, using his power and connections to smear Virginia Giuffre and call for investigation into this action. Last remains titles removed because the family has an outcry on him. This investigation follows Prince Andrew announcing he would renounce his Duke of York title and other royal honors after years of criticism. So he's not a prince any longer, or what? King took away all his titles. MAGA Congress blocked Obama providing more support. Family has had enough covering him. I see. So he's not a prince. I thought after Queen Mother passed, Charles would push Andrew out the window. Yeah, Booba, it looks like it is happening. He's still a prince. I don't understand it. Epstein set Prince up with second sex abuse victim. Told the Met to dig up dirt on Virginia. What is MAT? We need a full investigation to the royal family, police, and what is clearly... so he told police to investigate on her, yeah? Authorities. So what is Matt? Police to dig up dirt on Virginia. So he used his influence, his position, royalty, to investigate the victim. To dig up the dirt. Okay, now it's fully understandable. Okay. Super that we have this public. Trump and Epstein were best buddies. I suspect Epstein may have received his startup money from Russia sources, to get his project going. He extracted extortion money filming politicals and exclusive with minors. And there's also there are conspiracy theories that Epstein thing is actually Israeli stuff to have this compromise on American politicians. Andrew's ex-wife Fergie had money on Epstein too. Because American politicians and high-rank celebrities, they are crazy. How to say it? Not predators, but perverts. Perverts. So it was kind of easy to get them to that island, but now they have that list materials, and that's how Israel may manipulate with Donald Trump and the rest. That's the conspiracy theory I read in internet. Also, I read the conspiracy theory that Russia has those files or either video materials with Donny. That's why they manipulate with Donny as they want. If you're shocked because you thought it was love letter, then I would appreciate if you left it immediately. I heard Russia is nice for Ukraine. What? Prince Andrew, went to Epstein Island. But he's still not accused. It seems like everyone is okay. Metropolitan Police said that it's actively looking into media reports that Prince Andrew tried to obtain personal information about his accuser, Virginia Giuffre, through his police protection. Maybe he will know. I wouldn't be surprised if he will throw up himself from the window. Because he might know some other participants of those activities, and there's now the shadow on him, so he might tell too much, even for the royal guy. Basically, Maxwell, due to her death, had all the contacts and put them in touch with Epstein. Yeah. NATO and Biden to this day has still provided more support for Ukraine, both financially, aid and military. Yeah, of course. Yeah, interesting with this Prince Andrew. Epstein scandal is getting worse for participants, yeah, and it's good. It's good. So many years have passed, and it's not about Democratic Party or Republican. It's about uncontrolled criminal elite versus normal people. U.S. Marine Corps Commander General Eric M. Smith. The next fight is coming. Trust me, it's coming. What?
The Marines here today are cut from the same cloth as those who seized Tarawa, withstood the cold of Korea, and fought through the streets of Iraq and the mountains of Afghanistan. And the next fight is coming. Trust me, it's coming. Across battlefields, our character has never wavered. Just as the nature of war, the clash of wills, the test of fortitude, the demand for discipline remains the same. To our Marines here today and around the world, I could not be more proud of you.
Interesting where it's coming. Which is why Trump is desperate to distract the media attention. It would be perhaps the worst reason in history for the world where possibly LOL. Yeah, there are some really bad war starters to be found in the history. Golden rule: who has the gold makes the rule. Yeah. What could be the next military conflict? I think Europe, Baltic countries especially, and Taiwan. Yeah. Could it be in Latin America, in Venezuela, South America? Greetings, DJ. Could it be Venezuela? Could it be? I heard that America is already using its special forces somewhere in Venezuela or close. I investigated half my petition pot and go then. Estonia. Could be Estonia. We're seeing the green man in the border with Russia and Baltic states. Estonia. Venezuela and the United States. Estonia and Latvia be my guess. Perhaps Venezuela, but I'm keeping an eye on the Baltics. Well, in Venezuela, United States, they don't have lots of the ships now deployed. Not enough for full-scale intervention, and I think United States wouldn't start it without air carriers, so I don't think that it's real for now, at least. Estonia has 8,000 soldiers, but resistance would be fierce. Yeah. But Russia has way more soldiers, of course. Who wins Toshiro true Baikal of the Russian? I didn't understand it. I don't think China will invade Taiwan. As such, they have always said, including the local people, very chilled. Ukrainians were also very chilled. And Russians, I would say, local people also were chilled in Russia. But Putin started the war, and I expect it to happen, actually. Because China is rearming, China has this rhetorics for Taiwan, they conduct military drills. So everything could happen. Yeah. So many hotspots right now: Iran, Taiwan, Venezuela, and the Baltics. Yeah, like before, I was sure that China wouldn't dare to attack Taiwan because it would be like a very stupid operation, especially with Taiwan being backed up by huge military superpowers. But now I'm not sure whether Trump is going to protect Taiwan. I'm sure that he will not. And China has this window also to attack. Putin has the window to attack Baltics, and Russia has the window to attack Taiwan. I think so. It's my opinion. Not Latvia, Scottish regiments are there. Then Hitler attacked France and some other countries in Europe. There were also foreign forces there, and they just evacuated. China has a landing craft. Landing craft? You mean they built some of the island or what? So if China did invade, it would break up China like the... No, it will not break. Why? It will instead see things that it may mobilize China. Trump can't even find Taiwan, let alone protect it. Yeah, I also agree with that. Yeah. It's interesting, Clash report. Sometimes they share incorrect information, but sometimes correct. Clash reports Africa bulletin. Zelensky and Putin. I don't understand why the leader of the greatest country on earth needs some more kilometers of Ukrainian land. Yeah, this war is not about the land; it's about our independence. Yeah, 100%. Like Russia needs those. Russia is the biggest country. It needs more Donetsk Oblast. That's the deal. Like, I don't believe that shit. I don't buy it. That's what Zelensky is saying, yeah, here. Like, what the hell? It's about Russia restoring its empire, influence, Ukraine. They want all of the Ukraine. It's just one step. And it's sad that Donald Trump, together with Vitkov, they tried to push Zelensky for the Russian deal to give up Donbass. It's crazy. Fuck them. Trump is really distracted by waving a deal in... Yeah. Imperial ambitions is the in this day and age. Yeah. China's protesters of local rural people is epic to see. Solar factories would get 10,000 people sitting outside and gates stop polluting local rivers. Huh? China does see Taiwan as lesser people in the same way as Russia saw Ukraine. Yeah, I also think like that. Then in fact Taiwan is more developed because it's a democratic country compared to China, yeah. Trump urged Zelensky to accept Putin's terms. Fuck him. Israel National Security Minister Ben Gvir. Now that we received the hostages, we must return to war and open the gates of hell upon Gaza. Really? Do we have subtitles here? No, we don't have those. So, that was the deal, to receive hostages and we can continue the war and open the gates of hell upon Gaza. Okay. You see the rhetorics from Israel, yeah? Russian Foreign Ministry. Deep and truly serious diplomatic work is currently underway to prepare Putin's Trump's meeting. Oh, fuck. Deep and truly serious diplomatic work for one more bullshit meeting. Said baby is the worst, but Ben Gvir is even worse. Yeah. There are lots of those people like crazy in Israeli government and in Israeli military. They are totally unhinged. They want like to destroy those people in Gaza. Completely vanish. They say that Hamas is wants the same for... Like Hamas wants to destroy Israel, but they're the same in this case, yeah? If they want to destroy it. Not the Hamas, but Gaza itself. Gazan Palestinians. What's the difference between Hamas and Israel in this case? Israel has more weapons, maybe more organized, recognized. Yeah, but that's probably the only reason in this case, if the rhetorics is the same. Trump, I'm not a king. Really?
You think that the government shutdown is all about this rally that's happening this weekend, the No Kings rally?
No, I mean, some people say they want to delay it for that. A king. This is
more
not a
than
king. they're saying they're referring to me as a king. I'm not a king.
Right.
But he posted that he is a king. Some people said, oh, he's just ruffling, he's just trolling. You don't troll by shitting shit from the airplane on your own Americans. It's not a troll, it's disgusting behavior, yeah?
No, just so that Chuck Schumer could go and say, I'm fighting Trump.
Yeah, well, Chuck is, at the end of the line. He's being beaten by everybody that they poll against him. And, what he did is he did the right thing a couple of years ago on something like this. And he got hurt by his party. And it doesn't, I don't think it matters to him. I think he's just so dead that he'll do anything. I think they could just stay out forever. I mean, to be honest with you. Now, what we're doing is we're cutting Democrat programs that we didn't want because, they made one mistake. They didn't realize that gives me the right to cut programs that Republicans never wanted. Giveaways, welfare programs, etc. And we're doing that, and we're cutting them permanently. We're cutting a $20 billion project that Schumer fought for 15 years to get, and I'm cutting the project. The project is going to be dead. It's pretty much dead right now.
What he's cutting, it's interesting, like more details. Some of the social support for people or what? It just shows how full of shit he actually is. Trump is the Burger King crown. Can read, yeah. He had new interviews in the airplane. Oh, I see. Fuck, those airplane interviews, they're crazy. He's far away from the microphone, with the jet engines working. He's a stupid fool. Fuck.
Do you think that the government...
Polish Prime Minister Tusk, none of us should put pressure on Zelensky when it comes to territorial concessions. So it was correct. If Tusk says about it, it is confirmed, freaking confirmed, this Financial Times article, that Trump demanded for Ukraine to give up its territories and agree with Russian terms. Yeah, if he comments that, it's 100%, it's vivid. We should all put pressure on Russia to stop its aggression. Appeasement never was a road to just lasting peace. Yeah, like with Adolf Hitler. Jeez. It really happened. So, tomahawks, Ukraine, then a single Putin call before a meeting, and Donny is okay to press Zelensky. It's crazy. It's crazy how well he's been manipulated by Putin. All he does is bitch and moan about Nobel Prize. Yeah. He sounds like a dear son. Yeah. Maybe you're right. He wants medal. A Nobel Prize medal or something. Turkish nationalist politician Devlet, the Parliament of Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus should urgently convene and decide to join Turkey. Yeah, one more occupation. Like it all started from Russia, yeah? This new wave of aggressive stuff, yeah? Erdogan, as Turkey, we will continue to defend the sovereignty, rights and interests of the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus together with our Turkish Cypriot brothers and sisters on every possible platform. And these nationalists, somehow they speak at the same time. United States officials to anxious. Israel told us it will reopen the crossing to Gaza on Monday morning. And you see how is it Hamas? Every building was Hamas in every apartment. Turkish Cypriot elections. So there were elections, I see. Tufan Hurman. Every issue in the foreign policy will be managed in consultations with the Republic of Turkey. He won by 50.8%. It was a very tough battle between him and some sort of the Tatar. Interesting. Joel, thank you so much for your support. Will you show this brief video from my channel of a Harris for President rally shows the anti-Trump enthusiasm in USA? Largest political rally in Arizona history. Let me check. POV largest. Yeah, we can check. Thanks for support, by the way. So you was on a rally. 2 minutes video, yeah? It's not that big. Nice. Where was it? Arizona. I thought Arizona is a Republican state. So many supporters of Hillary. Or maybe it's 50-50, yeah? I think Arizona this time was like hard to predict, yeah? Arizona. Or no? I don't remember. Kamala predicted, yeah, Kamala said about Trump being manipulated by dictators. The red state of Arizona, yeah. Kamala would be worse. I don't think so, Ben. Like how she could be worse. Yeah, for Ukraine, what fake video? What can? It's a real video. How could she be like for Ukraine? She would not be worse, absolutely. For United States, I also think that what could be worse than what is happening? Oh, Penguin Zero is playing some sort of the game. I need to check what he's playing. Maybe I should also stream. Ninja Gaiden or Gaiden. Yeah, it's not my style of the game.
That's a cool ultimate technique.
But then I was a kid, I liked the stuff. Close fights. Street Fighter, something like that I played. Maybe it's interesting, but now I don't play that stuff. Yeah, it's not my game. Somehow Charlie has not that many viewers. Like before he had more. Like 10,000 easily. But now it's not that much. Strange. He's streaming every day. Kamala might not have been great, but there is no way in hell that she could have been worse. Yeah. I think that Democrats did stupid thing to put her as the candidate. I think there should be someone else. Because, yeah. Trump always wins against female candidates. I would like to see a female United States president someday, but somehow Americans, maybe they do not vote for female candidates. Kind of not ready, maybe? I don't know. The Republican Party successfully ruined Kamala Harris' reputation, but in reality she's pretty smart and balanced on policy. The best thing was she had morals. Yeah. Compared to Donny, I think it's day and night. And she exactly explained his behavior towards autocracy leaders. That Trump would be manipulated and played by Putin, Xi Jinping, and the rest. Yeah. Kamala would at least know more about the country button. That's all we need to know. Yeah. I think it would be way better with Kamala. And by the way, yeah, today I saw the tweet from Donald Trump. I guess it was shared. Just a moment, I'll try to find it. Like Donny shared, or White House shared. There is the beef, not beef, but something is happening between Vance and Harris, his influencer. Maybe I'll zoom in just for you to see, because of the comments you don't see it below. Can a reporter please ask Trump why he posted an AI video of himself dropping poop on me from a fighter jet? That would be great, thanks. JD Vance. I'll ask him for you, Harry. The Vice President of the United States. Shit. Oh. What? 155mm artillery shell prematurely detonated during a Marine Corps demo, training shrapnel onto core guarding JD Vance. Trump's team mocked Newsom for closing I-5 for no reason. What? Turns out Newsom's safety call may have just saved lives. Competence versus chaos. Trump, Colombia is out of control. They have the worst president they've ever had. He's lunatic. Oh yeah, yesterday Colombian president said that United States hit a fishing boat with 6 people on board, all of them Colombian citizens. But I don't know about Colombian president. Is he a communist, as people say, or what? Or he is like very bad, or no? If the fuse is set incorrectly, the shell can, worst case scenario, detonate as it clears the barrel. I'm Republican. Millions of women would be excellent for president. Yeah, there was... Who was their candidate from Republican Party? The woman, she didn't won the race with Donny. What was her name? She was ambassador of the United States in the United Nations from Republican Party. She's a nice woman. I think so. Maybe. But she lost the polls for Donny, or how you called it. Not the polls, but not the rally, how you call this. Local Republican nominee rallies, yeah? I forgot her name. Nikki Haley, yeah. Nikki Haley. Well, at least she was okay for Ukraine. So that's why maybe she's a good candidate. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, beautiful. C-17 landing. Yeah, great plane. No, we all forgot her name then. Yes. And what is this? Breaking live munitions from the Trump Vance military demo flew over I-5 and struck CHP vehicle. Oh, so it was real information. The White House wanted the highway open, but Governor Newsom shut it down for safety. That decision likely prevented injuries or worse. We have obtained these photos. Shrapnel. I think there was the info with Donny, not the info, but stupid Trump's tweet from these Republicans against Trump. I followed this one. Where Trump tweeted something like, again, cringe. Ah, yeah, this one. Trump 2048. He wants to live forever. I want to live forever. Forever. Like Putin, yeah? I think the United States is turning exactly the Russian way as it was in early 2000s. But this way for United States is way more faster than for Russia. Hopefully Americans will handle it, like, and return everything, but Trump is really interesting. Ah, shit. The wrong button. SpaceX carry 90% of the world payload mass in space this year. Jesus. I remember how Russians were saying, oh, you know, Americans will have nowhere to go to launch their satellites into the space, but now you see, yeah, SpaceX is nice, but Elon is fucker. The Israel Defense Force has identified 2 soldiers with the Naval Brigade and 932nd Infantry Battalion that were killed on Sunday morning's attack by militants against the forces operating near the Yellow Line in Rafah, south in Gaza. 3 other soldiers were injured in attack but have not been identified, with Israel responding by launching a large-scale wave of airstrikes against Hamas and Hamas affiliated sites. Okay, so the ceasefire doesn't work, yeah? 3,000 years of war that Trump ended, and somehow people continue to die. What, Donny, what happened? Donald Trump. Oh, this is the breaking news, yeah. Where before? A new footage of Air ACT 747 that ran out of the runway at Hong Kong International Airport. Maybe I should record one more video on my pilot blog today, because not every day you see 747 like that. You see, tail part is separated. There is the former, yeah. It's separated because there are some of the rings, like bow heads and formers. They form the fuselage construction, and you see how it separates. If there is a load, I wonder what was inside, what kind of the cargo. Hong Kong. And you see they evacuated. Is the floating, and the raft goes right to the shore, you see? So they didn't need to go to the water. Haha. Alright, straight to the shore, you see? Nice. That's the precision landing, I would say. Then you can drop your slide right to the shore. Looks like a boat, yeah, somewhere parked, like a hydroplane. Ceasefires have never been perfect, just have better communication. Yeah, it's like North-South Korea ceasefire still ongoing for decades, and there is the chance for it to escalate. Jeez. ACT cargo. Hopefully cargo was plastic. Shoes, you think? Okay. But this is You cannot park there. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting image. Luckily everyone is okay. Oh no, fuck. I'm joking about it. I remember that not everyone is okay. Crew is okay, but there was some sort of the car that was washed to Source Aviation Reddit. It's not the nice source, I would say. Yeah, here we have the image. It happened at night, now it's morning time already. I follow what I follow. Should I start my own Twitter? Because my previous account somehow was blocked. I don't know why. Yeah, this one. So reports say that aircraft struck a ground service vehicle, shearing off one of its wheels. 4 crew members on board have escaped unhurt, but 2 ground staff inside the ground vehicle remain missing. So I wonder if they found it or not, if they found them. I bet Putin has to tell Orban to shut up so he doesn't continue confuse Trump. You get to do your paperwork. No, same chance. Yeah, cargo air ACT. What is this? It looks like a raft, yeah? From this side too. It's veered off the runway, like here. It escaped from the left to the right here. There's the AM. Yeah. And this case, yeah, I filmed a pilot blog video about it. Like the Boeing 737 was flying at the cruising level 360 and was hit by something. Something that hit a window, windshield itself, and metal. And imagine if it was just a strike on the window itself alone. I think it wouldn't sustain it. See? Luckily it was barely hit. But still was enough for the internal glass to shatter and to hit one of the pilots. Not too much, but still. Luckily not his eyes. Yeah, Boeing 737. I wonder what it was, because no one may explain what happened. You know, you fly at the cruise on flat level, everything is okay. Glass. Crazy. Have you ever had an air emergency, Captain? Just medical emergency. Someone was dying on board or whatever. But then we landed, everything was fine. As usual. But nothing technical emergency in my life. It means that aviation is quite safe, because I was flying for certain years. Quite often I was flying and still hadn't had any sort of the troubles. No engine failures, no flap failures, no hydraulic failures, everything went smoothly. Yeah, there were multiple small failures like fuel, clogging of the fuel filters, but it's okay. Fuel just goes, bypasses, you land anyways and you put it in a maintenance log. The aircraft is grounded until the filter change. What else also have? The loss of the electronic engine control, but still it's operatable. So there are multiple of the small things I had, but nothing too serious, even close to serious. Yeah, I had like some of the events connected to piloting itself, like for example hydroplaning. I had landing in interesting conditions, weather conditions. That's the thing I had a lot. But connected to technical malfunctions, really nothing. A friend of mine is Airbus A320 captain. He had smoke in the cockpit once, was pretty bad, but they landed okay. Yeah. Also could happen. Thank you, Ben, for watching me and for commenting. Me to make... Oh. So no one knows what hit this airplane. Could it be a SpaceX debris? Part of the missile, or was it a meteor, part of the satellite? What was it? No one knows. What's going on with Budanov these days? Bit seems he has been kind of quiet. No, he went on the interview, I think, maybe 3 days ago or something. I saw him on Telegram channels of Ukraine. The usual stuff he says, blah blah blah, as usual, yeah. Did you make military aviation school? No. Commercial, not military. I never ever been connected to military. Looks like a hard impact. A bird would probably not... No, birds do not fly that high. On 36,000 feet. No. It was a debris. Some sort of the debris, some element, UFO, unknown flying object or unknown falling object. No one knows what is that. It's crazy. And it shattered the window and also the part of the airplane elements of the structure itself. And this, I also filmed a video about it. Like this guy, like, what is happening? What is happening? Maybe he was looking to order some soda drink, I don't know. And he needs to push the button here to call the flight attendant. Maybe it would not work in this case. Yeah, I'm joking because they eliminated. But you see, this bag, I think, also saved the... because otherwise, if this plastic bag was here, on this place, the fire could have spread more. And we don't know if it would be enough for the fire extinguisher to eliminate it at once. Yeah, so we don't know. And there is a limited amount of the fire extinguisher. This guy's like, oh, something is happening. And of course, if you wait for flight attendants, it's better to close the lid of overhead bin, because in this case there will be less oxygen coming to burn. It will just burn down itself, the oxygen inside, and less coming, so it may stay without the active fire for a long time. It still will, like, there will be heat, there will be some small fire, not small, but the fire, yeah, but it will not be that intense and spread around if you just open the lid and oh, what is happening? Yeah. Can't believe grading grain used to be a job. Literally a rub on a rock and another other rock, yeah. Chinese spy balloon, maybe. Yeah. This is the this power bank. I have, by the way, many of the power banks. One on my light. I have special for this one to use it remotely. I have this power bank. Let me show you. This is Antank. This one is specially made for the Steam Deck. I bought the Steam Deck long time ago, but I don't have time to play it. I played one of the games. I liked it. Steam Deck is awesome. And I bought a special power bank, but I use it as a usual power bank. But it's for especially made for the Steam Deck. You can mount it, just slide it there, and this is nice. What is there? Maybe it will boom. I don't know. Something is sticking inside. And this is the special power bank for my audio recorder, MixPress 3, special connection. Yeah, it's to use it remotely, not to connect to PC. So, but I also use it as a power bank because it has same outlets over here. So you just plug what you want. But especially I bought it for my recorder and audio interface. Yeah, if we speak about the gear, I ordered a new microphone. Yeah, I try to use, maybe I'll try to use standard USB microphones. It's exactly as the one I record on, but with a USB connection. So I ordered this one, just 115 francs. This microphone I ordered, it's Audio-Technica AT2020. Well, the one I have here is the same one, but with XLR connection. This one is USB mic. Why I want to try USB mics, because sometimes I have the interference. I can hear it with the sound, some clicking noises. I can hear it. It's 100% out there. I think it's connected to my modem or something, and whatever audio interface I use, I still have those distortions. And this you plug in directly to computer, so you avoid this one more unit audio interface, and you may receive even better signal. And also you plug in directly earphones to monitor sound coming from system, from computer, and your own self-awareness sound, as I monitor right now. Also you have a volume knob, you have modulator between the sound from computer, you have a mute button, which for now I do not have, to mute microphone, for example, if you want to fart. Yeah, this is a nice mic from Audio-Technica. I want to try it, so, and it's cheap, so I hope that the sound will be the same as for Audio-Technica, which I use right now, at least the same, not worse. And it should be even better, because of the 24-bit structure. Now I have 16-bit on this one, here we have 24-bit, so it should be more rich, it seems like. Yeah, so we'll see. It should arrive tomorrow or today already. Maybe I'll even gonna record one video with this one. Of course I don't need the stand because I have the mic arm, so I will put it just in front like this. Hopefully will record. And it was my big mistake that I was buying expensive microphones, because after all, people, even for this microphone I'm filming the video, standard 80-20-20. This one I am filming, it's, you see, it costs $100, let's say 82 francs, so 85 euros, something like that. And the sound is acceptable, it is okay. It is almost like on Lewitt, which costs $3,500. So, and it's very simple. And Moist Critical is using the same mic, USB version, yeah, USB version microphone for his almost entire YouTube career, and he earns millions of dollars with the same mic that costs less than $100. So it doesn't really, this gear acquisition syndrome is my bad. Yeah, I thought, I start to lose views on my videos on the Ukrainian Update channel, and I thought, okay, maybe how can I improve it? And I start from my gear. I bought the camera. Yeah, the camera is good. Yeah, the picture is nice, but I was too much obsessed with audio. It was too much obsessed. And now I understand that I can use this very cheap damn microphone, and I'm recording it right now, recording and streaming, and I think that it's pretty much okay. I think it's okay. The sound, yeah, it has a more room noise, but mic talk, yeah, again. Wow, don't need a $3,500 mic. Who would have thought? Yeah, you don't need actually that, because YouTube at first, then you upload the video, it compresses the sound also. Yeah, originally it's, after all, okay if you have this good sound, because even compressed, it's still good, but compressed. If you record on shitty, absolutely terrible microphone, it will compress even more, so we have worst sound. So yeah, after all, it's better to record good sound. But this mic is good, and I have more freedom with this mic. Then I have this. I'll try to put it I think I will use it for some sort of the podcasts. It's a huge thing actually in the frame, but I still like it. Yeah, I have this feeling like I like this microphone too, but I don't know. I just don't use it now. Shit, it's collapsing everything. Those stands. So this is the cheap mic, less than $100 or $100, and still it's okay. The sound is okay. This mic sounds excellent to me. Yeah, for me too. Like I ask people on my Ukrainian update, and they say, yeah, the sound is great. So it was just a waste of money to purchase that very expensive microphone I just showed you. It's gear acquisition syndrome, marketing. Yeah. And after all, I think I should downgrade to this microphone or the one I just want to use as USB, because on this one I sometimes have distortions using my audio interface. The one you're using sounds good, yeah. Charlie approved, yeah, Charlie approved. Literally, it doesn't matter what mic you have, mainly. It should be not the shitty sound, that's it. They all sound same. Yeah, so a little bit obsessed with the gear. I'm sorry, I need to drink some water. Mics were your drug of choice. Yeah. You sound like Zelensky. Yes. Переможемо. Or Gavin Newsom, yeah? Gavin Newsom, I think it's worse than Zelensky. Get a 3D printer instead and make some mechanized merchandise. No. I don't use that stuff. So microphones are still like my addiction. I want to try something, but Shure M7, I guess, plus. Also, I want to try USB microphones, and this one is also good, like Shure MV or MV. In Deutschland it's MV, yeah. 7 Plus white. It's white, it's nice. And also has USB connection and alternate connection for XLR. I see that some people use it. Sternyanka uses it, our volunteer for his videos. I wonder what output he uses. Yeah, nice microphone. Looks like SM7B, but not that dark for the sound. And white is good, but still you have to place it kind of close to your mouse. And this mic is far away and I like it. Das ist good, yeah. And the price, it's more. Yeah, you see almost 320 bucks it costs here. Also 24-bit, 16 or 24. You can, for this you can have the software. So for Audio Technica you don't have it. For this one you have a software where you can play with some of the settings. And I like white color, really good. Would fit my studio maybe, I don't know. So I'm thinking about this one to try. Maybe I should go somewhere to try, but I cannot try. It's just my addiction. Everything is so technical, you can get to any hobby with jumping into rabbit holes, sound including, yeah. Are there any news here? News. Colombia is out of control. Zaporizhia Oblast, Ukrainian Air Force MiG-29 for Chrome drop 500-pound JDAM ER extended range glide bomb through the roof of the Russian-held building. This is the building somewhere. Boom. Yeah, 500 is a lot. Building is kaputted. MiG-29. Geolocation Zaporizhia region. How Osinids? They know everything, yeah? Those Osins. Turn and burn. Secretary of War. What? He reminds me a little, you know, this. What is this? MiG? United States. MiG in the aim, in the pointer, yeah? Fighter weapons school. This is MiG-29 Soviets and they aim for it.
It's Americans just like you for 250 years that raise their right hand, defend the Constitution, put something greater than themselves at
Top Gun.
their own lives, and we salute them for that.
He's like Tom Cruise. He thinks he is. Will they shed drop like Donald Trump? No, just peace drop. Yeah, we did this mission. I'm pilot, yeah. Clown. Lightsaber, dueling sabers. You know what I'm talking about? I have a crystal saber microcontroller and don't expect to be small. Oh, I see. You can deliver smart lead missiles. Ukraine 5 months ahead of schedule. Yeah, I heard those news. UK is awesome. 5 months ahead is good. But if I exit is so cringe. Yeah, he's now a Top Gun.
I see why you want to get back into it.
Yes, sir.
It's clean. No, there's no puke in there. I didn't even pull my mask off this time.
He really looked like he's from some sort of the mission, yeah? Like he annihilated everyone for America. He returned like a hero from something. Top cunt, yeah. Like, oh, my wife greets me and kids. Then I returned. Like, I think he served in infantry, yeah? He is not connected to any sort of the motorized or some forces. Yeah, United States military is good people. Probably, yeah. Well, after all, United States is still democracy. This guy tries to change it. The chairman and I took the ride into danger zone. Danger zone with Top Gun. He says about it himself. With Top Gun at Naval Air Station. Incredible Americans. Danger zone. Like, what could happen to him if they really flown into danger zone? Frog. Andrei Perpetua says like, I have a an important poll in the following tweet. And he analyzes the videos like, is it a frog or a hot visor? Frog, hot visor, let's vote for frog. Frog more! And you see, yeah, it's like frog with eyes, mouth, hair, head. Oh, jeez. Guys, I was told I used the wrong image. What? Bets and tariffs are surcharge, not a tax. They could be paid by the exporter. Could be paid by country. Then you pay a fee, your driver's license, that's the tax, isn't it? What? Did Besant graduate from Trump's university? Yep. Big Hexet wrote a tie. Yeah, he's stupid. Jeez. How many people watching? Is someone watching? Oh, it's dropped down to 119, but it's fine, still okay for me. Usually my streams, they have less. Yeah, that's how taxes work, yeah. Jesus. I would be so pissed you paid money for that education. I wonder what should I record next, what kind of the video. Oh, I have the one. It's about, I already said you, it's about 183 on your screen. 183 watching? No, it's not possible. It's too much. On my screen I have 126. Yeah, there's gonna be a new video. I filmed it in the forest. It's gonna be interesting. Any news on the Ukrainian channels? Russia wants to launch one more attack from what I understood. But maybe it's gonna be today, or not today but tomorrow. Oh no, in Odessa there are some of the explosions. We have the confirmation, even some of the evidence of it. Yeah, Odessa was attacked, they say. Yeah, Pokrovsk, those images I cannot show you with civilians. That's terrible. And our volunteer says about it. This guy is, this guy. He's evacuating people from the front lines usually. Galandets, Holland guy. It's his nickname. Oh, again gliding bomb. Somewhere on positions. I think I know this position. This is not far away from Mirnograd. Yeah. I think it should be... Ah, no, it's Belgrade Oblast. But it looks similar to Mirnograd area. It's Belgrade, it's Russia. Oh, yeah. Some of the post. Not many convoys for the last couple of days Russia sent. Like no convoys Russia sent. I have the channel where I can see Russian losses. Where is it? Where is it? They usually publish it. It's not my channel, it's someone's channel. They publish lots of the evidence of the vehicle losses on the front lines. Yeah, I cannot find it. Yeah, that's the problem with Telegram. You always have to search for the for proper channels. Sometimes they change icons, and for me it's hard to find those. Ah, here we go. So something like this, yeah. They publish. Yeah, those are the Russian convoys. This what happened recently in Pokrovsk. Like, I will not show you the video, but photos I think I can. Russian supply vehicles, Ural. And this is the convoy. Woo. Yeah, that's the big one, yeah. That's the last week they tried to assault. Tank with the plug, the mining plug. And that's it. How do you call this, the mining plug on a tank in English? And one more video, the same video. Yeah, the last 2 weeks were really terrible for Russians in across the Brapilia. That similar attacks. They just publish more photos, more videos. Yeah, Russia really struggled there. Charlie Sheen is out now, and he was in Platoon. Think so? Can flamingos be upgraded to Tomahawk status? No, it's not possible because of the physical dimensions of the missiles. They're too big. They can be spotted by Russian air defense, especially Panzer 1S, quite easily, unfortunately. So Ukraine launched, there were at least 4 registered attacks. Four times Ukraine used those flamingos, and only 1 attack was partially successful. One of the missiles missed the target, the other one went into the building. It happened in Crimea. The rest 3 of the strikes, all the time Russians intercepted those missiles. So they are, unfortunately, the information about the effectiveness of those missiles, it is over-exaggerated. So in a way it's not that effective compared to Tomahawk missiles, which are smaller, way smaller, 8 times less visible compared to the Russian raiders. So it's hard to intercept those. Are Tomahawks harder for Russia to shut down? Yeah, absolutely. There is the formula for those kind of the radar waves or something. So if you increase after some size, if you increase your missile body by at least like 5% or 20, I don't remember particular numbers, I don't want to misinform you, but like missile could be 2 times more than Tomahawk, like for example maybe Flamingo, like it's bigger, not 2 times but bigger, but it is more visible for Russian radar by 8 times. So there is some scientific term, it's called radio surveillance visibility or something like that. So there is the special number. Threshold, yeah, some sort of. Yeah, Tomahawks also could be intercepted, but it's very hard. That's why Zelensky wanted to obtain those, but because Flamingo project, after all, it's not working according to expectations, as we all see. And I have to tell about it also, because there is the real evidence that it's not working according to plan. The price for Flamingo is $500,000. $500,000. Tomahawk, I don't know. Need to check. If that's a marine standard, it makes it even worse. What? Like, flamingo is too big. Denys, to get more watches, keep a video of 2 puppies playing in the upper left corner. Fuck. With shock collar or without? Yeah, with puppies it would be interesting. But I cannot afford animals. First of all, I do not live in my private house. Second, I rent this apartment. And second, I can be one day here, maybe tomorrow I have to move. So, and with a shock collar, yeah. Do you know the story with Hassan and his dog? I think you know it, Derek. It was a joke for me to use it, but it happened in real life with Hassan. Now internet hates the guy. He was hated before, I would say, but now even some of his supporters, they hate him. If you saw military generals of the United States and he led belly, would you call it fat? Huh? Yeah, doggy, poor doggy. Kelly, I think it's the name. I know, but yeah. Oh, it's terrible. And the way how he lied every time he speaks about it, he just digs himself more and more. It is more and more evident that he was behind that collar thing. And I have a statement here. I downloaded it. So that's the company that produces those collars, and they say some of the employees of the company. I don't know if this document is legit or not because it is in the form of image, but it looks like an official mail. Customer educatorsscholars.com, educators scholars, so everything of that is official, looks like. So one of the employees was asked about this collar that was cut, by Hassan. To me, that looks like the low to medium power RX 090 receiver that comes with most of our units out of box. And here's the link for that product. It looks like someone cut off contacts points and put tape over. Put tape over it to maybe cover up any rough edges left for cutting, instead of just replacing the contact points with the comfort pads. So they have accessory. If you don't want to use shock collar as the shock collar any longer, you put the comfort pads and that's it. But Hassan just cut those and put tape on top, and showing that it's not a shock collar, it's the vibration collar. If you want to be sure exactly with receiver, you will need to remove the tape. So yeah, that's the big scandal, like the biggest scandal out there in internet, in this internet drama nowadays with this Hassan and his dog, and it still continues. It slows down a little already, but because people already understand everything. But Hassan he has been cancelled even by the vast part of his audience. Still, there are some of the creeps who say that it's okay even to shock the dog if Hassan does it, because Hassan is our god. But in general, he was just cancelled. I would die for my dogs, especially my Labrador. Oh, nice. I like those dogs. No excuse for that shit. Yeah. From what I understood, those shock collars are forbidden in many of the countries. but not in the United States of America. So some people use those. Well, maybe it's if the dog is really like brutal. Yeah, there are some of the dogs whom you cannot control them normally. They do not understand, and the breed of the dog is not a standard, but the dog is very aggressive. It has teeth and can bite. Maybe in those kind of the cases it is acceptable under some sort of the certain, how would say, monitoring with professional. Yeah, if professional recommends to use it in this case, then the dog is very terrible, it bites everyone, so you can shock the dog in some of the cases for some time. But Hassan's dog was like, I think it was very chill. It was similar to, I don't know, a puff toy. It was there for hours and hours of his stream, and then the dog tried to touch the ground like this, barely touching the ground, and Hassan, what are you doing? And the dog is like, So yeah. Because Hassan is crazy. I think he is like absolute moron, and he behaves like complete idiot, trying to cover it up, and he's just disgrace. I know a lady that ran in front of a car to save her bulldog, and they both got killed. Oh my God, Derek, don't tell us those pessimistic stories, please. But thank you for support and for comments and everything. Yeah, it's terrible. I have had pit bulls for over 30 years and never had seen a dog that needs a shock collar. I see, Ozzy. Yeah. I think in Australia they're forbidden. There was the list of the countries. Yes, settings on what? What? I just became operational yesterday, or what? Pitties, the best dogs. Well, it depends. Every dog has its own personality. Sometimes it depends on breed, sometimes not. Every dog is unique, I think. Small dogs as well. Like small dogs, I think they fit mostly female girls. They look okay with them, but I would never. Well, from the small dogs, I like Spitz, small Spitz. They look so nice. Spitz dogs, and they live for a long time, by the way. Only good reason I've seen shock collar is people who live out in the woods in coyote country, and if the dog leaves the yard, it will get murdered. So invisible fence keeps it safe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, in this case, maybe dog could have rabies, yeah, from those crazy coyotes. It's interesting that rabies is out there, this virus is out there for so many time, and it is elsewhere. You may find it elsewhere. Pack of coyotes will just kill pets. They're yeah. Coyotes will attack dogs. Jeez. How about outdoor cats? Outdoor cats? Are there any cats who want to live? Yeah, there's some period for the cats. They would like to go outdoor to meet and fight and breed. Cats will attack cats too. Oh, German Shepherd, he is the boss. Yeah, then I was a kid, I also had a German Shepherd. Really Shepherd, yeah? Shepherd, that's how you pronounce. Немецкая овчарка, we call it. So, it's It's a very smart dog. It's the smartest dog I ever had. You also have bears. Wow. Then it's Wes O'Donnell has a great videos on weapons for Ukraine. Okay, I don't usually watch other Ukrainian YouTubers, pro-Ukrainian or Ukrainian. Running with the jewels. No, I haven't seen it. This setting sun. I have never seen a bad dog. Only bad owners that fuck up a good dog. Yeah, I was agree with you. My grandfather had a German Shepherd called Tiny. Yeah, I think German Shepherds, they have problems with aft limbs. Yeah, feet, legs, you may call them. So yeah, my dog had died because of the kidney malfunction. First dog, it was a huge loss. I was still a kid, and yeah, I cried too much. Probably it was my biggest kid's childhood trauma. Then my dog died. Yeah, that's why maybe it's better not to have dogs for kids, because some like this is the only reason probably not to have the dog, because then it dies and it dies, because dogs live not that long compared to humans. Well, that's gonna be very, very painful. And after it, I didn't really want to have dogs. Well, my parents bought Bull Mastiff, Rocky. It got the name Rocky. And but I wasn't too much connected to that, because with my German Shepherd we grown up. Then I think my parents bought it, then I was 3 years old or 4 years old, so it was like my brother dog. And it was very sad, and it died. I was 12 and it died. Or maybe 13, I don't remember. 13 or 12. Got some dog people on this channel for sure. Yeah, of course. A lot of responsibility, dog, yeah. Do you know Bit Ili? Yes, I follow Bit Ili channel on Telegram, and he does such a nice insights. Yeah, he shares his opinion, and he's pretty much correct about everything. In most of the cases, yeah, I watch him, Surfer. I sometimes translate it to English and repost on my Telegram channel. That's all my YouTube is. I see. Yeah, good dog. Especially then you have this connection, yeah? Then you... From the very, very childhood, it's a very close connection. And then you're losing the dog, it's kind of terrible. But now I'm okay, I'm an adult, so I can speak about it. But then I was a kid, oh, it was a big trouble for my mind, yeah? Then you lose. So maybe it's the only reason not to have the dog, because after all, you'll have to lose it. Oh, have you seen it? I didn't see it. The video quality is not that good, but I'll show you. This is Pete Hexed. You. Did you see where the axe flown? Zoom. A very terrible video, but boom. Bullseye. I think the blade hit his arm, yeah? Or what? Is it video old? I saw it maybe a couple of days ago. Yeah, it looks like the blade hit him. This the after part, and yeah, the top part hit his arm. Well, not the blade exactly, but this, the most heavy part. Oh, drummer, he was a bad drummer, and those guys continue. Pum 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 pum. 2015. Oh my god, that's the old one. Maybe that's why it's so hilarious. And why did they put those musicians, drummers, right behind it? Oh my god. Oh. Jesus. Oh. Pete Hegseth conducted a live fire exercise over I-5 as part of a made-for-folk stunt for him and Vance, which had a misfire and strike highway patrol vehicle that could have killed people. What? Who could have foreseen? It happened like they connect this case with the previous case, yeah, with those artillery shells. Yeah. Ukraine wartime journalist Oz Kateri takes shot at Hassan and his community for calling him Laprer for his reporting in Ukraine. Oh? His dog Shorter is cosplaying while walking around the peaceful city, and this guy shit his pants if someone let off fireworks too close. What? Will never not be funny to me that this dipshits community called me Lapper for reporting from Ukraine after 15 years of war correspondence out under my belt, and this dog shocker is cosplaying while walking around a peaceful city wearing Kevlar with the press chevrons. Yeah, that's stupid. This guy would shit his pants and crawl into the photo position if someone let off fireworks too close to his... I see. Now I understand what he meant. Yeah, Hassan is fucker. Oh, Portland, frogs are going on protests. Jeez. It seems like you cannot buy frog costumes any longer in the United States. They all sold out. He died one day, you had many days of happiness. Oh, yeah. Of course. Lapper live action roleplay. Ah, I see. LARP. I thought maybe people, like, what it's gonna be on Halloween if it is happening right like that, even now. Just imagine Halloween. Frogs together strong, yeah. Oh, they're all belly. You can light up the belly. Can I buy the inflate costume? Just a moment. On Temu, yeah, this is like Amsterdam. I can order from Amsterdam or what? It's not very expensive, by the way. Yeah, 48 francs. From Temu, it's cheaper, but the quality on Temu, come on. Yeah, Temu is shit. A rat. Ratatouille. This is more funny, I think. With this nose. Good night, and chat here. Thank you, Booba. Thank you for your kind support of the channel, and good night to you as well. Thanks. I like this ratatouille. Should I buy the one on Halloween and walk in the streets? Adults, no, it's like I'm higher than that. It's not gonna work. But this is hilarious. This one I like more. Oh, what is this? This is the real costume. Jesus, the price is crazy. But it doesn't have this aura, yeah, of the standard inflate. This is just the costume. Why so expensive? The shark is okay. Peppa Pig, and the frog is also nice, but it's not what is out there. Oh, capybara is also nice. It's again Tamil. Doesn't really matter. But I think I heard like in the United States it's hard to get those because they sold out. Or maybe they sold out in Portland. Inflatable taco. Oh, by the way, yeah. I should search for it. Taco costume or Trump. Trump costume. It's like, oh. Yeah, I think that is how Trump looks without hair and orange face. Maybe something similar. Yeah, just not the costume. Oh, this is nice. No, not this one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, my God. 25 centimeters. Yep. Trump is very popular. Oh, this is nice also. Is he that ugly? Like all the costumes of him are so ugly. This is the prison one. Shopping. Oh, this one is cool with the shit on top. He wants to shit on people. Here's this mask, shit on top. Yeah, that is how he looks without the makeup and hair. Yeah, that's his real face. Denys, do a video with the one on, yeah, like this, yeah. Oh my God, the price is, you see, the price is crazy. $1,000 it was. Like, why so expensive? For what? Yeah. Jeez. That's the real Trump or what? It looks like it. The nose. Yeah, he looks like Trump, the face, yeah. Where is my epic pin? I don't have the orange color, or have I? Oh, I have. No, it's lighter. Maybe I should do the yellow. So a little on the side, a little on the side, then something like this, yeah. So is he like that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, very bad at drawing, but something like that. Yeah, really looks like Trump. Jeez. Some eyebrows. Yeah, it's really Trump, and without hair it looks like this. Like Goblin or something. Yeah, it's nothing serious here. Just some stupid things. Yeah, nothing serious. Stephen Miller mad because he's not Stephen, okay. Denys, no, I'm not a warrior. Good evening to you, Nicholas. The 22nd Amendment, what is that? Really, Booba? Oh my god. She's a... She wants to provoke you for something, yeah? She wanted. How long do I stream? 3 hours. Yeah, I think I should film one more video, guys, and yeah. Thank you for joining me on stream. Like, today is 3 hours, usually we stream more. I still have the energy, but I think I need also put energy to regular updates and yeah, have some thoughts about. That's what I want to tell. That's what I want to do. So thank you so much for joining me today, and see you around. Stay awesome. And ciao. Bye bye.